Good morning, students. Today we are going to learn about science of standard 8th. In that we are going to learn about chapter number 16, that is reflection of light. So before moving to the chapter, first I would like to ask some basic questions. First one, can we see the objects in the dark? Definitely no. Then what can we see when we wake up early in the morning? We can see many things in our surrounding like water, birds and different objects. So why cannot we see the objects in dark? So why? What is the reason behind that? Can anyone tell? Okay. So today we are going to learn about the reflection of light and the three laws of reflection. So first of all, we have to learn about what is light and what is reflection. For that, we can take an example. If we are in a room at a night, if we switch off the light, we can we see the objects properly? No. When again we switch on the light, we can see the objects clearly. Yes. Why it is happen? Due to the presence of light. Then what is light? What is light? Light is a energy. Light is energy, so that we can see the so that due to light the objects are visible to our eyes. How it is happened? It is happened because when we switch on the light get the light touch the object and get reflected back to our eyes. That's why we can see the objects, and that thing is known as the reflection of light. So what is the definition for the reflection of light? The definition is like that: when the light rays fall on an object, what when the sorry when the light ray fall on an object, their direction changes and they turn back. That is known as reflection of light. We can see with the example. See, this is our plane surface. This is our incident ray, and when it touches the surface, it reflected back. So this is our incoming line and this is our outgoing line. So the incoming line is known as incident ray. Is known as incident ray, and the reflected light is and the outgoing light is known as reflected ray. Reflected ray. And when we draw a perpendicular to this plane, when we draw a perpendicular to this plane, then this is known as the normal line. What we can say? The normal line. So this is the plane, or we can say this is a mirror. When we start a light, the incoming ray says this is A, this is O and this is B. So we can say that the ray O is an incident ray, ray OB is a reflected ray, and this is P. So PO is our normal line and it is perpendicular to line or to the plane CD. So here what is our incident ray? Which is our incident ray? Incident ray is equal to AO. Reflected ray is nothing but OB. The normal line is equal to PO, and the plane is equal to CD. So this is nothing but the description of this diagram. So now what it makes an angle here. So this angle, the angle between incident ray and the normal line is known as incident angle. And when from the plane the reflected ray go back, that angle is known as the reflected angle, is known as reflected angle. So we can say that this is denoted by I and this is denoted by small r. So by this diagram we can say that when a line or a ray is touched to the plane surface, it reflects back and it creates two angles. First one is angle I, that means the angle of incidence, and second angle R, that is angle of reflection. So this is nothing but the basic concept of reflection. So now, so there are three laws. So we are going to see what are the three laws of these. See, what we have seen here, first one, that the angle of the incident ray is opposite to the reflected ray. So this is our first law. First is the incident ray is equal and opposite to reflected ray, or we can say that the incident ray is opposite to reflected ray, or we can say the angle of incidence is opposite to the angle of reflected ray. This is our first law. Now what is the second law? Second law says that the incident ray, reflected ray and the normal line are lie on the same plane. I lie on the same plane. So what is our second law? Second law, the incident ray comma the reflected ray and the normal line lies on the same plane. Lies on the same plane. See here, AO, OB and PO. AO is the incident ray, OB is the reflected ray, and the PO is the normal line. They all are on the same plane, and the name of the plane is CD. This is our second law. This is our second law. So now we are looking for a third law of reflection. What is the third law? From diagram we can say that the angle I is equal to angle R. Angle I is equal to angle R. It means the angle of incidence is equal to the angle of reflection. Is equal to angle of reflection. See here, the angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection. So now what we have seen till now, we have seen what is reflection and the three laws of reflection. What are the three laws? First law is the incident ray and the reflected ray are opposite to each other. Second law is that the incident ray, reflected ray and the normal line are lies on the same plane, and the third is the angle of incidence is equal to the angle of reflection. This is nothing but the laws of reflection. Now we move forward and we'll look about the irregular and the regular reflection of light. What we'll look? We'll look the regular and irregular reflection of light. Now we look the types of reflection. There are two types of reflection. First is regular. First is regular and second is irregular. Regular and irregular. Now we are going to see what is regular and irregular. Suppose there is a smooth surface. This is a smooth surface. This is nothing but a smooth surface. When an incident ray touches to the surface, it goes straight like this. It moves to the straight line. So from that we can say that the incident ray, this is nothing but the incident ray. This is I2, this is I3, this is R1, R2 and R3. There are three incidence ray, I1, I2 and R3, and three reflected ray, R1, R2 and R3. The regular reflection means when the incident ray is touches to the smooth surface, it reflects straight, or we can say that it reflects opposite to the straight in a direction. Again, when the second incident ray touches to the plane, it goes straight in a line. Again, when the third incident touches to the surface, it goes to the straight. It means that all the three lines are go forward in a parallel way. So we can say that angle, we can say that I1, I2 and I3 is equal to R1, R2, R3. The angle of incidence is equal to the angle of reflection. This is nothing but the regular reflection of light. Now we'll see the second type, that is irregular reflection of light. What it means, when the surface is rough, we can say when the surface is rough, the incidence ray are not parallel to each other. Like this is our I1, this is I2 and this is I3. When it reflects to the rough surface, it does not go in a parallel way. So this is R1, this is R2 and this is R3. When the incident ray touches to the rough surface, it does not produce the parallel line. And in a smooth surface, when incident ray touches to the smooth surface, it goes in a straight and a parallel line. So this is the difference between regular and irregular reflection. So to students, what we have studied today, we have studied what is light. Light is nothing but an energy. Then reflection of light. Reflection of light means when the light lies on an object, the object gets reflected, and when after the reflection of light in our eyes, we can see the object. After that, we have seen what is reflected ray, what is incident ray, the normal, what is angle of reflection, angle of incidence, and after that we have seen the types of reflection. First is regular and second is irregular. Regular means when the incident ray touches to the plane surface, it goes in a parallel way, and when the incident ray touches to the rough surface, they does not go in a parallel way. This is nothing but the reflection of light. Thank you.